Hello and welcome to the HSBC Fusion Live webinar. My name is Amanda Andrea and I will be your host for today. I'm really excited for this session. First off, I'd like to thank everyone for participating in today's event with HSBC, where we will be focusing on the secrets to digital marketing success. Now, if you are a business owner, be it a freelance creative or a small business owner, today's session will certainly be an invaluable learning opportunity for you to gain in-depth knowledge from. Before we move forward with our agenda for today, allow me to share with you some housekeeping rules for today's webinar. All participants' audios will be muted during the webinar session. If you would like to ask a question during the webinar, which we encourage, please post your questions via the Q&A tab function located at the bottom of your Zoom control panel. Your questions will be answered through the Q&A tab or answered by our speaker towards the end of the webinar session. Of course, before I introduce our speaker for today, I would like to invite Jason Lui, Head of Retail Business Banking at HSBC Malaysia, for his welcome note. Over to you, Jason.
Thank you, Amanda. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our HSBC Fusion webinar. My name is Jason. I'm the Head of Retail Business Banking for HSBC Malaysia. Thank you for joining us. I'm sure all of you are familiar with HSBC, but some of you may not be familiar with Fusion. Fusion is a proposition within HSBC that focuses on entrepreneurs like yourself, small business owners. Fusion tailors to your personal financial needs alongside with your business banking needs. As a small business owner, personal and business finances are often intertwined, so we are making it easy for you to manage your overall finances. The past year and a half has been very challenging for Malaysia and entrepreneurs. I'm sure many of you have experienced your ups and downs. It made us reflect on how we could support small business in Malaysia even better. We have been listening to the challenges that you have been facing, and we are working hard to look into areas where we can support you even more as a bank. In the meantime, we believe a positive way we can help our business community is to give you the knowledge to run your business better and to navigate through the potential challenges you are facing right now. Throughout the pandemic and as the economy is opening up, we have seen how consumers' habits have shifted to online and how businesses have embraced this new virtual marketplace. And this trend is here to stay. So in this webinar, we'll be diving into how you can use digital marketing to take advantage of the trend and help your business grow. We are excited to have Charles Gregory, a digital marketing consultant, who will share how your business can leverage on digital marketing across the key platforms such as Google, Facebook, Instagram, and more, and create a strategy to maximize your return on investment. So without taking much of your time, I will let Charles do his thing. We hope you find this session useful, and we love to hear your feedbacks to plan for our future events. So please take care, stay safe, and thank you once again. Back to you, Amanda.
Thank you very much, Jason, for your welcome remarks. Now, I really hope that all of you are really excited because Jason has also given you a sneak peek. Now, I'm about to introduce our speaker once more. He is a digital business consultant and a trainer with over 16,000 hours of training experience. He has trained over 5,000 participants and consulted in more than 500 companies. He is currently the CEO of digital marketing consultancy Sindre Berhad, and it is an absolute honor for me to introduce our speaker officially, Charles Gregory. Over to you, Charles.
Thank you, Amanda, and also HSBC Fusion. Hi, I'm Charles, and I'll be sharing about digital marketing tips for SMEs. Please allow me to share my screen. Now, all of you should be able to see my screen. If you can see my screen, can you just type 1 in the chat room? Also, I know that you can hear me and see the screen. All right, thank you. Wow. All right, great. So let's get started. Let me just arrange this a little bit more. Thank you, everyone. All right, the two biggest problems of business. Number one, some people do not know how to do sales. Some people do not know when their next sales will be coming in. And most people, when I talk to them about digital marketing, they do not have a system to generate sales. I'm going to cover these two main problems today. So like any other production, right, you need materials, there's a process, and of course there's a final product. Same with sales. Yeah. So in sales, when we want to get customers, right, we need to understand their modern customer journey. So many times, yeah, the scenario that I've seen, uh, companies, they put money on digital marketing, they spend on Facebook, they spend on Google, for example, and when they run ads, and they will say things like, the leads are very bad, the quality are useless, these are not targeted. There's a lot of problem when it comes to spending money on Facebook or social media and hoping that you get immediate sales. If it's so easy, everyone can just spend money and just make your millions, right? Now we need to understand your modern customer journey. So in the modern customer journey today, a customer will be probably start with the interest. They need to be aware that you exist, and then they need to search. They're able to search you. They can go to Google, they can go to Facebook, they can go to social media platform, and that's where they will do their own research. They'll read your testimonial, they'll read your reviews, they will see people's other customers comment, and if they are keen, they trust you. Yeah, then they will make a purchase, which is called a conversion stage. And after the conversion stage, this is where it gets more exciting. As a business owner, we need to take care of them, follow up with them, ask them how is the service, how is the product, and this is where your customers will become your friends, and hopefully they will advocate for you, which is called the advocacy stage. So when we run ads, it's not just putting an advertisement right there and asking people to buy. Yeah, maybe that people who are hungry, people are searching actively, they see advertisement and they purchase. But is that a system? No, you just got lucky. And the moment you try to repeat the process, you try to scale up, that's where you fail. Why not today, if I allow me to share with you a process where, like a machine, you can generate from cold leads, transform them to warm, to hot, to conversion, and to advocacy. So that is important to understand the modern customer journey. So we're going to talk about sales funnel here. So we're going to talk about cold traffic. Yeah, if your business, I would say it's not that expensive. For example, if you're selling a product below 100, 200 ringgit, yeah, it's not $1,000 ringgit product. You probably can straight away do a low or short funnel, a low value or short funnel. For example, you do Facebook ads. Let's talk about Facebook ads, yeah, and you send them to your website or you send them to your shopping cart. They read the reviews. They have a lot of customers' feedback. They are happy. They purchase. Straightforward. Usually can be done with e-commerce. All right. Another technique you can do is when you run ads, and let's say you have a website and you have an e-commerce page. People go to your customer. Your customers goes to your potential customer. Go to your website. They see the product, but they don't buy. Yeah. So this is where you can actually retarget, or in layman term, you can run ads to follow them. This is very interesting because sometimes, let's say I give you an example, you want to buy a red handbag. You can search on Google, you search on a website, you go to a website and you see a red handbag. For whatever reason, you like the handbag, you spend some time, but you don't buy it. Yeah, you probably forgot about it, or you don't buy it, or you got distracted, whatever reason. The next thing you knew, that the handbag advertisement, the one that you exactly saw, the red color handbag, starts following you everywhere you go. The moment you go to Google, you see advertisement on Google. The moment you go to other people's website, you see the advertisement on other people's website. The moment you go to Facebook, you see the advertisement follows you everywhere. It's like a ghost, yeah, following you everywhere. So what we call in the layman term, that's ghost following you. But in digital marketing, we can call it retargeting. We can actually retarget our advertisement to people who are interested, people who go to your website and spend, maybe a little bit more longer time, and you can actually target them, retarget them, and make an advertisement so that they can follow up with you automatically. So this is for the short value. So the longer value, this is good for, let's say, service industry. So for example, you're in a training industry, or you're doing renovation, or it takes a longer time, yeah, for the conversion, because people actually need to talk to somebody because it's expensive. It can be 5,000, 10,000 ringgit service industry. So this is where we generate leads. Still the same thing, cold traffic. We can run video ads to make them watch the video, to build them, to build the warm traffic, and from there they can visit the website, they can make an appointment with you, they can book, they can leave the lead generation, you can follow up through emails, yeah, multiple emails, and then you can call them, and that is where you start to build relationship, add value to them, and eventually they become a customer. So these are important because end of the day, the short sales funnel is good for um, I won't say low value, don't get me wrong, but I would say that lower price item. Yeah. And for higher value or higher price item, you need a longer sales funnel. Just common sense. The more money you need your customer to pay you, the more relationship building. You need to build a trust before they can start giving you the money. So in here, I want to talk about CAC, which is the customer acquisition cost. So a lot of people say that, hey, can you teach me how to run Facebook ads? Or can you teach me how to run Google ads cheaper? And I was like thinking, why do you want cheaper? What is important? The right question to ask is, do you have your cost? Do you know the cost to acquire one customer on the internet? So if you know the cost to acquire one customer on the internet, then as long as it is within that cost, and you can run ads as much as you want, and we want to put more money on advertisement so that we get more sales, as long as it's within the budget to acquire one customer. And that is what you need to know, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. It's not about running ads cheaper or more expensive. That's not important. Important thing is the ads that you're running within the cost to acquire one customer. So if you can understand this, then it's going to be amazing, because now you're going to scale up. Because the moment you put 1,000 ringgit, 10,000 ringgit, 100,000 ringgit, as long as it's within the customer, the cost to acquire a customer, I call it CAC, you literally can print money. So bear with me, let me share with you two case scenario here. So one case scenario, you spend 300 ringgit, let's say on Facebook ads. And B, you also spend 300 ringgit, and both get about 600 clicks. So 600 people clicking the advertisement. Fair enough? Yeah, but advertisement A has 2% conversion rate. On advertisement B, project B, we have 5% conversion rate. So this is where a digital marketer will always say, hey, advertisement B is better than advertisement A. True, because both spend the same money, both get the same 600 clicks, but advertisement B have 5% conversion rate compared to A that is 2% conversion rate. Now the good thing about me is I am a business owner. At the same time, I'm also a digital marketer. So to me, conversion rate, it's not really that important. It is, to a certain degree important, but all business owners, I think you agree with me, we only care about one thing, which is our ROI, return of investment. That means how much I put in, I want to get back more. It's not about the engagement. It's not about how many people click, like, how many people, comment and support. That's not important to us. But important is the ROI. But bear with me, I want to share this with you on the digital marketer side, conversion. But then, if you look at A again, so with 2% conversion, you only get 12 leads, meaning $300 you spend, you get 12 leads. One lead is $25. So is that within your cost to acquire one customer? If it is, good for you. If it's not, work on it. Advertisement B, out of 5% conversion, you have 30 leads. It's $10 per lead. However, when you call A, the customer, or you follow up with WhatsApp or whatever, how you follow up, out of the 12 leads, project A, you got 4 clients, which tells you the cost to acquire one customer is $75. However, on project B, our 30 calls, 30 leads, you need to call 30 times, you need to follow up, it takes more effort, more time, more manpower, and you only get 3 clients. So in the conversion rate, sometimes people take a look at, hey, it's better, but not necessarily true, because at the end of the day, the return of investment. So if you look in overall, A, $300 get you 4 customers, meaning one customer will cost you $75. B, $300, you get 3 customers, it costs you $100 to acquire one customer. So if you're running ads, you need to understand this. It can be A, B, C, D, as many as you want. A digital marketer will guide you on this. If you want to do marketing, you also need to know the cost to acquire one customer. So on general, I want to give you 2 case studies here. One is a retail food industry, which is product-based. All right. So product-based, let's say when I go to a cafe, let's talk about a food cafe, a middle-class food cafe, average order 50 ringgit. But that's not your profit margin. Your profit margin is 30 ringgit, give and take. So you know that your profit margin is 30 ringgit, so the cost for you to acquire one customer maximum will probably be about 30 ringgit. Or maybe you'll say about 20 ringgit, yeah, maximum. So let's put it at 30 ringgit. And you spend ads here 1,000 ringgit. Same thing, you got 200 leads. So you take cost per lead is 1,000 divided by 200, it's 5 ringgit per lead. And the conversion rate is 10 ringgit, 10%, sorry. Yeah. So the cost to acquire, if you get 20 customers, 1,000 ringgit, you get 20 customers, one customer is 50 ringgit. So you say that, hey, when I run this advertisement, I'm not making money, I'm just breaking even. But think about it, for food cafe, yeah, or for products, yeah, you can actually upsell, cross-sell, and create raving-fans advocacy stage for them to promote. You can give them vouchers to promote. You can ask them to shout out in their Instagram. You can ask them to shout out in their TikTok. You can ask them to shout out, everywhere else, and those are free. But you see, the thing is about digital marketing is this. Always remember this: your job is not to sell. A digital marketer, a good business owner will understand this. Your job to use digital marketing is to acquire a customer. There's a very big difference here. Acquiring a customer means you take care of the customer, you bring them from one stage to another. Sales means, selling on the internet means you just sell, you put promotion, and you don't really care about the customer. People buy, just buy. You always try to throw price because you want to compete. So there's a big difference here between digital marketing, who acquire customers, and to just do sales on the internet. I want to teach you to acquire a customer because a customer can have repeat sales. If you're doing a food cafe, I'm sure you know what's LTV, lifetime value of a customer. You want them to come again and again. Maybe 1 month you want them to come 2 times, 3 times. That is how KFC, McDonald's, everyone in Malaysia, I believe, who can speak, will understand what is McDonald's, what is KFC. Yet, these brands are always constantly advertising. You know why? Because they want it to be at the front of people when they think of burgers, when they think of fried chicken. But that's not my point. My point is they know, the lifetime of value of a customer, how many times that people visit the restaurant, and how many times people eat, and at the same time help them promote, market, and those are the strategies that you can do for getting your cost per lead, good enough within your CAC, cost to acquire one customer. Now let's give you another example, education. Education, same thing, let's say 8,000 ringgit, profit margin a little bit higher, can be a service industry, 5,000 ringgit profit. So the maximum cost to acquire customers, of course, you can pay up to 5,000 ringgit, but of course then you don't make any money. Service industry, to get repeat orders are a little bit difficult, agree? So same prospect, make sure that you are able to understand your cost to acquire one customer. In this case, it's only 500 ringgit. So give and take, you need to know this roughly. So I just want to share this with you because at the end of the day, as long as you are willing to pay a CAC, you can scale up as much as you want. So make sure that your sales funnel it is built to this. So here are some tips for you. I just want to share what strategies you can use to understand your customer journey and to bring them from one level to another so that you can acquire the customer. So if your customers are very cold, that means they are new, they do not know you. If you are doing advertisement, in this case, when I say paid advertisement, it can be Google, Facebook, most of the advertisements are the same. You can target broad interests, categories, lookalike audience, and things like that. You can target Facebook, IG mobile, desktop, grab their attention, add value to them. Give them a reason to engage with you. That's cool. So once they are warm, you can throw a video, ask them to subscribe to your email marketing, ask them to be in contact with you because they're already warm. You have permission to know them better. Focus on customer benefits, testimonials, more product benefits, convince them, and you can even throw in this is where you can really throw in how do I say this? Buy now or forever lose it, or 30% for 3 days. How do I say? A time related time conscious offer. So this is where they get hot and they start purchasing from you, and they will contact you. How much can you discount for me? This is where the customers already want to purchase, and you can repeat the whole process again and again and again. And for existing customers, do remember that I said that once you acquire a customer, you want to bring them to the last stage, which is advocacy stage. Run ads, thank them, tell them they have a special promotion, say that you have a VIP session only, for the first movers, first discount, new product launch, and things like that. Take care of them. so that they will allocate for you, and this is where you will get a lot of business. So this is an amazing customer journey sheet that I've done for you. Use it and you will see results. Yeah. Now be conscious. Don't shock sendiri. Don't be too self-centered. I've seen on the internet that people like to say that they'd like to talk about themselves. Yeah. Today customers have too much choice. Talk about benefits to the customer. Don't talk much about your product, not yet, especially not yet in the beginning, but talk about the benefit that you can give your customers when they purchase from you. Yeah. So this is a good illustration. Parent buying a toy for the kid, that they will say, oh, I can turn around, there's music and they're so cute. But when a baby sees up, just imagine, they only see the backs of the toys. Yeah. So this is something for you to take note, and it's a very good illustration. People do not see us as we see ourselves. All right. Other attributes when you run ads, make sure there's transactional attribute. You can use either one or two, or maybe a combination of two. I would say this. So one is transactional attribute. You can give purchase with purchase. You can give free shipping. People love a discount, so why not focus on transactional attribute? You can. You can also focus on brand attribute. Brand attribute is you can tell a story. You can tell why you exist. Apple does that all the time. If you realize Apple advertisement, they rarely talk about not much on the features, but the story, the lifestyle. And as you go along, people will think that I do not know how they did it, but if you think about Apple and Android, people will tend to say that Apple phones are a little bit more exclusive compared to Android. People who carries an Apple phone or use a MacBook are probably a little bit more well-to-do than a normal laptop user besides a MacBook. So the way they build their story. So these are very interesting things because they're always story. And of course, you can argue with me and say that Samsung also has a phone that is worth 7,000 ringgit. But again, Samsung also sells washing machine. There's 1,000 ringgit. Samsung also sells aircon, if I'm not mistaken, and they do everything else. So they do not have the exclusivity of the brand attribute, if you think about it, when it comes to phone. Influence attribute. This is amazing. Use influencers, use reviews, use UGC. When you get customers who are happy with your product and your service, ask permission for them to share on the internet. User-generated content, that's UGC. Video testimonials. Amazing. I think if you want to choose one of the better ones here, choose influencer attribute. It's amazing because people buy from people they like, and they trust their friends more than they trust advertisers. So use influence attribute is amazing. Functional attribute, the benefit of your product or your service to the people. So these are the attributes that you can use in your copywriting, in your ads, because at the end of the day, you don't want to talk much about yourself, but you can focus on this, on the strategies of copywriting. These are some examples that you can see. When people visit our website, they give a welcome discount. Here they give a newsletter sign up, they give information just to acquire a customer. They don't sell, not yet, but just to acquire a customer. All right, I'm going to spend 10 minutes to do a competition analysis on Facebook. So now, competition analysis on Facebook. The best way to run ads, people ask me, what are the strategies to run advertisement? The best way to run ads is always look at the competitor, look at them, see what is good, we follow, what is not good, we don't follow. All right. So it's a very simple thing that you can reverse engineer. You and I can do it today now without much software. It's just go to Facebook. All right. So in time purpose, I would like to ask you, but I will just take a random competitor and we're going to reverse engineer their products. So I'm just going to look at an advertisement here. It's called Sam Card. So I'm just going to type in Sam Card. You can put in competitor's name. It doesn't matter. You can put in a competitor's, on the top bar here, wherever they are. Just put it in and make sure that you click pages. All right, make sure you click pages, and Facebook will show their main page here on the top. Usually it's on the top. So click their top so you can see here. We're going to reverse engineer here. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. You will see something called page transparency. All right, page transparency tells a little bit about their Facebook and when they create and whether they are running ads. Okay, so I know they are running ads because I saw they are running ads. So it says here, this page is currently running ads. So go to Ad Library, and this is amazing because now you can actually reverse engineer your customer sales funnel, which is totally amazing. Number one, I like to see is, are they running ads that is the same format? If they're running ads with the same format, I know it works. Yeah, because they are running the same format. Or are they testing multiple ads? So you can take a look here. You can see that how many ads are running. 3 ads are running, 2 ads are running. This format. You can see that this guy is like throwing money. You can see that this ad is a lot of people are using it. They are using it many times, so I'm sure it works better. Sometimes they keep testing new methodology, like sports here, yeah, videos here. So end of the day, you will see a familiarity, and you're going to start following what you're going to do. So you don't have to reverse engineer. And number two, what I like is once you see the pattern, whether they're doing videos or the type of ads, you can actually click learn more. And learn more, it will bring you to the sales funnel. So you can actually reverse engineer. In this case, I click the advertisement, I come to a landing page. Of course, I can enter my email or to see further, which you can do on your own. So it's very cool. I'm just going to show one more time so that all of you can follow. Go to Facebook, click your competitor's name on the top here. It can be anyone. In this case, let me just put in Burger King. Yeah. Make sure that it's a page. So make sure you choose a page. Scroll down a little bit under page transparency. Click see all. Go to Ad Library, and you can reverse engineer the sales funnel. All right. So that's how you do it. Another super cool tool that you can use is this. Let me just share this link in the or us in the chat room. Yes, you can share to everyone. Oops. Yeah. Click the link that I just shared. You can put in your page and also your competitor's page, the one that you want to benchmark against. In this case, they will send an email to you. So what's going to happen is in the benchmark, you can see I just did a snapshot of artistry, which is MV, and I just can see that they have 727. They will give you all the information. Yeah, they will give you a snapshot and they'll give you key insights. We don't have time to do it practical, but the link is there. You can do it on your own. And the best thing is, I want to give you this engagement here. 1 to 3% is quite standard digital marketing engagement. So if you're within a 1 to 3%, it's quite normal. If you're above 3%, so somewhere around 3 to 6%, amazing. You're doing very, very good. And if you're doing above 6%, you're legendary. That means continue what you're doing because people are really engaging with your content. So use that software that I just gave you, and you're able to use it. All right. Where your ads can appear, people ask also what kind of ads that is best. I will say that one of the better ads will be video because our internet is super fast today and it's cheap. If you are doing it in the cold, just want to warm up people, use video first. Yeah, of course, the best placement is on your feed, the Facebook feed. Yeah, that's where people will like to scroll down, and that's where it gets the best engagement. So that's my best tip that I can give you. Of course, the other placement of ads, which is a story ad, carousel ad. Yeah, do test on your own, lead ads and things like that. So for now, I will take a short break. When I come back, I will teach you techniques on SEO or search engine optimization. Back to you, Amanda.
Thank you very, very much, Charles. I learned a lot. I really hope that everyone watching, actually not hope, I do know that everyone watching definitely learned a lot as well. I've got some notes Still lots more to go, I'm sure. So I'm very excited about that, and thank you once again for sharing that. Now, I know everyone, I'm sure you agree that was really illuminating. I read some of your comments as well, and you say, oh wow, such a useful tool. Exactly, and it's free as well. So I'm very sincerely looking forward to the next models, but right now, as Charles has mentioned, let us take a quick break and we shift our attention to our video presentation that will give you insights on this quarter four's investment themes. I hope this video will help you in your investment journey. Enjoy.
Supportive monetary and fiscal policies, vaccine rollouts, and the reopening of economies have boosted the recovery. Strong corporate earnings have led global stocks to rally strongly year to date, and that's expected to continue. So there's good reason to remain invested in the recovery. Now we're positive on risky assets like equities in the US, UK, and Asia, with Singapore and Taiwan our picks in the region. We've recently upgraded our Europe GDP forecast and are now more positive in European equities because of strong economic momentum. Now, as for fixed income, high-yield bonds and emerging market debt remains our preference. There are, however, headwinds that can impede the recovery, including the COVID-19 Delta variant, persistent inflation, and possible monetary tightening from central banks. Now, Asia remains a powerful driving force in the recovery and a worthy focus for investors. The RCEP trade agreement and the Chinese 5-year plan have reinforced positive structural dynamics in the region. And these contributors to economic growth lead us to our preference on Asian investments. Sustainable investing is expected to accelerate as the transition to carbon neutrality becomes more urgent. Now's the time for investors to demand more from companies in terms of action on climate change, while aligning their portfolio strategies with ESG principles. What's more, we believe that markets will reward those companies that adapt well to the sustainability revolution and demonstrate good governance. So our core view is that markets can still rally further, and we remain overweight on equities and high-yield bonds. But now, bearing in mind some of the risks out there, we think that increasing portfolio resilience is vital right now. A multi-asset approach that incorporates high-quality bonds can help you ride out episodes of market volatility. And in terms of stocks, look for large companies with strong balance sheets and cash flows. These tend to be more resilient than the broader stock market during volatile times. And in particular, we like those that pay attractive dividends, which is an important feature. But please remember, you don't have to make these decisions on your own. Our team is here to help you explore all of the options and create a portfolio that's fully in line with your needs. So please have a safe and fruitful investment journey.
Welcome back, everyone, and I am loving those comments. Adam is saying that he's eager to know more. Rasmi also gave us a thumbs up and said awesome. So hey, thank you so much for the engagement. Thank you so much for the interaction. Hopefully that gave you a little bit of a refresher to your minds. Oh, someone has also asked, can we please get the recording of the presentation as well? Don't worry, it will be uploaded onto YouTube. But of course, I will let our HSBC team get back to you with that on a little bit more details. Anyway, now that we have refreshed our minds, we are going to get back to the model. So Charles, I know you're ready, so back to you.
Thank you, Amanda. Again, I'm sharing my screen. Can you just type 2 so that I know that you can see my screen and hear me well? The screen is important, yeah? All right. Thank you. Thank you for all the feedback. Great. Amazing. Thank you. Yeah. So let's go into Google SEO, search engine optimization. Now, all of us use Google, and I can just, without asking you feedback, most of us, when we type in Google, we type in a keyword. That's called a keyword. I want to make sure that all of you understand. But when we type in a keyword, when we get results, most of us do not go to page 3. I think most of us will stay at page 1, page 2, maybe maximum page 3. And if you think about it, right, if you really think about it, on page 1, there's only 10 results. 10 results in Google, only 10. So if you go to page 3, there's only 30 results. So you just imagine if you're able to rank. In Malaysia, they said there's about 1 million SMEs. Maybe in certain industry, there are probably 50,000 competitors, 20,000 competitors, 10,000 competitors whole of Malaysia. Just imagine if you can run on Google, not only in Malaysia, but whole of Southeast Asia, whole of Asia, whole world. First top 10 position of the whole world. Freaking new, good, isn't it? So I'll teach you some techniques here, how to rank, and of course, how to do your competition analysis, also on SEO. So the techniques that earlier, or most techniques when you spend money, is called push marketing. But if you think and say, if you really observe, yeah, when we want information, we use Google. And Google, usually we want things like, when we buy things, we look at navigation, we want an address of a website, we use Google. So Google is when people are searching and they come to us. And because of that, if you're able to match what people are searching and ranking on the first page of Google, very high chance that you get a conversion. Because unlike paid advertisement, which is 1 to 3 market percent, 1 to 3% market acceptance, on SEO it can be up to 50%. The moment they see you ranking, yeah, and when they click and they inquire, up to 50%. Yeah, just imagine that. So the first tool, before we go to the tool, yeah, I'll share a little bit about SEO. SEO, there's a lot of strategy involved. There's link building, social network. So there's many parts of SEO. But today I just want to share with you the 4 main part. Number 1 is topic, keyword research, how you structure your website to make it fast, super fast, how you structure your website, yeah, on-page SEO, off-page SEO. So unfortunately today I can only give you the first part, the topic research, and I'll do it with you today because I want to make sure that you understand this topic or keyword research, what people are searching for you, how people are searching for you. Now I've seen people when I talk to companies, right, I don't blame them, because when they say that, hey, you know what, when I type in my company name, I rank number 1 on Google, and I say that's cool, but how many other people or your potential customers know that you exist? So they will not type in your company name. Does it make sense? So there's no point ranking our company name because no one else will type in that keyword. Yeah, we're going to talk about that keyword. So the first tool that I want to share with you is called Ubersuggest. Now, why am I introducing this tool? There are many paid tools, there are many free tools. I'm not affiliated with this tool. It's just that it's good, it's easy to use, and most importantly, you can start off with free here. However, because it's free, you probably get only 3 tries, and then you have to wait 24 hours. To try again the tool, yeah, because they want to try, let you try, and then they're going to pay for it, right? So I'm going to teach you how to use it. It's called Ubersuggest. Oops, sorry about that. So it's quite straightforward. Let me just off all this ad library. Yeah, you can just go to Ubersuggest. Maybe I'll just go to Google first. Okay, what you can do is type in Ubersuggest, yeah, Ubersuggest, and it's usually ranked on the first. So it's by Neil Patel. So you come in here. All right, you come in here. So now, it says here, enter domain or your keyword. So you can actually put a website in, your competitor website preferably, so that you can reverse engineer what keywords they are ranking for and what keywords they are getting traffic to the website. Remember, we need to identify the keyword first. So we're going to change this to English. I'm in Malaysia, so I'm going to just change this to English Malaysia. Oh, this tool has also in Malay and also different countries, yeah. So let me just find English Malaysia. Okay, there we go, English Malaysia, and also in Chinese here, by the way. So you can actually do in Malay language, English language, and also Mandarin. Okay, so I'm going to type in a keyword. Let's say, for whatever reason, I want to know the keyword Wonder Woman. You can type in your product, your keywords, your service, your product. So you can search. So in Malaysia, for the keyword Wonder Woman, yeah, on a monthly basis, there are 33,000 people searching for Wonder Woman. All right. So that is something that will give you a good idea. So do take note that you are using a free version. You have only 2 out of 3. So let's take another one. Yeah. So let's say, for example, let's do something in business. In my business, I'm a training company. So let's say I want to know, do people actually search for e-commerce training? Okay, so this is in Malaysia. Do actually people search e-commerce training? Yeah, I just search for it. It'll come out the volume 20. So you might think, Charles, 20 searches, not a lot. No, yes, it's not a lot if it's only one keyword. But do take note, yeah, if you can rank for 1, 2, even it's 20, if you can rank for 10 keywords on the first page, that will generate 200 traffic for you. Highly targeted, really people want to buy from you. And e-commerce training, in my training, because my industry for training, we charge in thousands, so we actually get good money. Yeah, and if you are doing service industry, I highly suggest that you use e-commerce. You use SEO. Yeah, for product wise, let's say you're selling a cup of coffee. To do this cafe, you can. I'm not saying that you can't, but I think that you can use social media to generate faster results because SEO takes a longer time and it's a longer process. Yeah. So this is one method. Another method, you can also sign in. So I'm just going to sign in. Yeah. Let me go to my dashboard. Okay, you can click add your first project. So you can just put in your competitor name. In this case, I'm just going to put in a competitor, a random one. My Baby Plaza and a Baby Plaza. So up to you. You can put in your competitor name. Please do. And you want to see and reverse engineer their keywords because sometimes we do not know what keywords to use here. And it's good to reverse engineer other people and also ask other people because at the end of the day, we know so much about product and our services. We tend to be biased. Yeah, but that's not how your customers are searching for you. So let's click next, and you can see here, for this keyword, this website, he or she is ranking for Halia Bentung, a Malay keyword, I believe. There's volume of 1,000. They are ranked number 59. 59 means page 5, number 9. Because remember, one page has only 10th position. So you are ranking page 23 means you are in page 3, position 3. Does it make sense? Yeah, because 10, 20, and then number 3. Yeah. So these are the keywords that you can actually take a look, and it gives you so many keywords, and it's not for free. So you can actually plus here, these take things that is relevant to you, and you can see the volume at the side, which is amazing. And we'll give you a hint. Don't worry about the volume too much. As a beginner, go for those that below 100 because it's easier to rank. And how do you rank? I'll teach you in a short while. But for now, just go for the easier ones because the bigger ones, there's so much competition and there's more shark, more bigger players. But at the end of the day, smaller one, easier to rank. And at the end of the day, you get more traffic, very targeted, and then you slowly grow. Now, once you know the keyword, the secret is this. In your website, have a blog session. In your blog session, just take this keyword, put it in a title. Now remember, put in a title, the same keyword. You can add more words to it and write a 1,000 minimum word article. That's it. A 1,000 word article. I'll show you one example. E-commerce training, right? So e-commerce training Malaysia, because I'm in Malaysia. You can see all these people are doing advertisements. So this is paid ads. So people have to pay for it. One click can be 10 ringgit, 20 ringgit, 30 ringgit per click. It's expensive. I know this industry. But I'm ranked number 1 here. This is my company, DM Hub Training. I'm ranked number 1. So I'm teaching you things that I know and done before. Not just theory. So I might get 20 traffic, 30 traffic. I don't get a lot. But here, it's 2004. So if I can target, if you get 10%, 20%, I'm ranked number 1, guys. So if every month, without fail, I can get 2 clients, 3 clients, 4 clients, and this is just one keyword. What other keywords I can use? I can rank for? Does it make sense to you? It's not about ranking one keyword. It's a ranking of combination of keyword because not everybody will search for e-commerce training in Malaysia. And when you want to know more, just click here, and you can see that Google actually gives you so many other suggestions. Diploma in e-commerce, online business courses, e-commerce course university. These are other people searching. Google actually also helps you. Think about it. So e-commerce short courses, e-commerce workshop, and you know what? And you can just repeat the whole process, and you can scroll down. When you scroll down, you get other suggestions. And the more you click, just click on this, you get continuous suggestions. And all you need to do is just write content. Write content. Remember I said write content because the more content you write, put in a title in the keyword, Google will know that, wow, you're an authority in your website. I should give you number 1 ranking. All right. So that's on Uber suggest as keyword. How about YouTube? YouTube is the number 2 biggest search engine. So the same concept. I will teach you about YouTube SEO. And there's also another tool for you to use the same thing, identify keywords. And the tool is called vidIQ. vidIQ is a Chrome extension, so you need to use a Chrome, yeah? So how do you use a Chrome? How do you use a Chrome? Just open up your Chrome, and all you need to do, same thing, go back to Google, and just type in vidIQ Chrome. Okay, so you see the first link here, yeah? And since I already added it, so you just need to click add to Chrome, and once you add to Chrome, it's free. Make sure you go and click the jigsaw puzzle on the top right here and pin it. That's it. Yeah. So again, once you add the vidIQ, just pin it. Oh, by the way, I can just share the 2 tools that I use. One is Uber Suggest, and another one is vidIQ. This is for YouTube. Okay, there we go. I shared in the chat room so they can take a look. But anyhow, once you use it, it's free. It's totally free. Now your YouTube, yeah, you need to log in. I think that one is straightforward. Just log in for Gmail. It's free. So you can take any videos that you like.
Sadarkah Anda
What's important is this brand so that it
musim
runs the
sejuk
ads.
di
Yeah.
Palestin,
I want you to
Syria,
see this.
dan juga
Your
Yaman
YouTube
telah
automatically
merangkul
will
ribuan
be
nyawa sahabat Tuhan. Mereka
supercharged.
hidup dalam serba kekurangan.
Okay, supercharged means you can see now all the data, which is super cool. These are the keywords that are ranking for. So here, how to play bunkers, how to play bunker shots in golf. I'm just learning to play golf. My next year resolution to play golf. Yeah, you get all the keywords as I was watching golf. So my point is, you get all the keywords here. So now, all you need to do is, can you make more keywords? Can you get more ideas? Yes, you can. Can you put this in your video? Yes, you can. So these are things that people are searching for. People are typing in. So you can put it in the title. You can put it in the description. And you know what? I've done all for you in my slides. I think I will be able to share the slides with you also together with the video. So anyway, all you need to do is put the keywords that you just got it just now from vidIQ in here. Yeah, you can put it in your tags. This is a case study of a best coffee in Malaysia. You can put it in your tag. You can put it in your title. I did it for you step-by-step process. So it's all for you. And make sure that it's in the title, the description, the thumbnail, the quality of the videos. Yeah, all these are for you. So the ranking factors explain. People are watching more videos now simply because our internet is super fast and almost free. Yeah? So people can spend more. Yeah? And internet gets faster and faster. Video is a must. So please invest. If you have not done YouTube SEO, you can. And the combination of this is this. Yeah, if once in a while, you can actually do YouTube, and also you'll be able to rank on the first page of Google, because sometimes Google actually give video thumbnails on the first page of Google. That is sometimes, but you know what? Do it. You might get additional bonus and rank on the first page of Google together with YouTube. Yeah. So these are things that I hope that I give you the tools. What else I want to share with you? How can you get started? And I will just finish with this. Yeah. So don't focus on selling. Focus on acquiring customers. Build your sales funnel. So I'll share with you 2 strategies today. One, run ads. Yeah, sales funnel. You can run ads. Run ads, collect database. Collect either to your landing page, or if you want simple, collect to your messenger or send to WhatsApp. It doesn't matter. Number 2, you can also use Google. It's a longer term. It takes about 6 months to a year. However, once you rank on the first page of Google by identifying the keywords that I showed with you using Uber Suggest, by writing articles, content, as many as you can, the good news is a lot of businesses in Malaysia do not like to write content. Yeah, they don't. Most websites have about home, about us, what they do, but they don't write content for people. So if you do that, it's quite easy for you to rank on Google in Malaysia. Yeah, just want to focus on that. Focus on acquiring customers, and from there, take care of them. Bring them from one stage to another. All right, and this is where I want to summarize this. You always start with awareness. Yeah, then bring them one stage to another. Like I said, follow up with them. However, on Google SEO, um, they're already on the third stage. They're already researching. It's just that when they are researching, they found you on the first page. That is amazing about Google. Yeah, so you can actually cut short on the first awareness and the findability. Straight you go to the reputation, and that's why I said 50% conversion, because the first part is already skipped. Then you get a conversion, and make sure that you take care of your customer. Advocacy. Yeah, I buy things on the internet. Shopee, Lazada. Maybe out of 10 people that I buy from, maybe only one people say thank you after the sales. After the sales, they say thank you. Most people don't. Use video to them. Yeah, when a customer purchase from you, send a WhatsApp, and be a founder, just make a video, a generic video, and say thank you from the bottom of our heart. How many companies do this? In fact, I don't think a lot of companies are using it. Yeah, send an email just to say thank you, or maybe after 3 months, just said, how are you doing? Can I have a feedback? Here is 20% coupon for you. Here's 50%. So now you're building a relationship with your customer, and you're making them your friend. You're making them advocate for you. And now, do you have to spend more money getting new customers? No, because end of the day, customers bring customers is the most powerful marketing in the world. I know I'm doing digital marketing, but it's not the most powerful. The most powerful marketing in the world is when your customers recommend other customers. And eventually, you can build a Netflix system to reward them. Eventually, you can do a member get member program. Up to you. Because at the end of the day, you have the whole sales funnel, and that is where your cost to acquire a customer in the beginning can be a little bit expensive, but at the end of the day, it's always about the ROI, the return of investment. All right. So these are a few things that I want to share with you. In Malaysia, we have MDEC TSP. If you have not claimed this, please claim it. They are giving out 5,000 matching grant, meaning you spend 5,000, they give you up to 5,000 maximum. There is a new grant by Martrade, which not many people know. It's called eTrade 2.0. The requirements for this is you need to be an e-commerce company. Basically means that you need to sell online, whether it's Shopee or Lazada, eBay, Amazon, it doesn't matter. They are giving up to 20,000 ringgit. This is not a matching grant, this is a grant. Yeah, 20,000 ringgit. If you want to take note how you can do it, just Google eTrade 2.0, and you can get all the information there. All right. These are some eligibility of getting the grants. Basically, you just need to have a 1 year operation in business. Anything before 1 year, I don't think they'll entertain you. So you need to have at least 1 year in operation. And sometimes they require a small turnover of 50,000 to 100,000 ringgit. Yeah. And of course, there's also Penjana. If you are a business owner in Malaysia, I'm very sure that you're very familiar with Penjana. You get a subsidy 6 months. However, many people don't know, many companies don't know that. Do you know that if you're hiring new people, after you claim the Penjana, you can actually claim a free training? So just imagine in 20-30 minutes, you learn a little bit of digital marketing. You can actually claim from my company 4 days training, 2 to 4 days training, completely free if you're hiring people. So if you hire staff for the last 3 months and never send them for training, keep in touch with me. I will teach you how to do it. Yeah, and it's all free. You don't have to pay a single cent. All right. So if you want a guide, scan the QR code. This is for the Penjana Employer Guide. Make sure that if you're hiring new people, make sure that you claim all the subsidies. And this is for companies in Malaysia only. Yeah. So this is for you. And maybe I'll just give a few seconds here. Okay. And if for whatever reason you feel that you have more questions to ask, I will do answer some Q&A here, but you want to keep in touch with me on LinkedIn. My name is quite unique, Charles Gregory. Yeah, keep in touch with me. I will love to hear from you. So that's all from me today. Thank you so much. Pass back the time to Amanda.
Thank you so much, Charles. Now, there were some interesting questions that I can see that were asked by our participants, and I do look forward to hearing your answers. But of course, I will give you a little bit of time to go through some of the questions. I, on the other hand, would love to share a little bit of my takeaways in my notes that I didn't just claim, but I honestly did write notes. I really like at the start, this is actually before the break where you said jangan shock sendiri, because it's true. It's from the point of view of two different people, when the users on the other hand look at it very differently. So like you said, stop marketing your product but marketing on the benefits. I think that's brilliant. Also, when you shared the newsletter vouchers, that's great because it's giving before receiving, and I think every customer loves that, right? They always love to receive first before they start giving out to you. I learned after the break on the importance of SEO ranking, and to be honest, who actually goes to page 2? So definitely very important over there, Charles. So thank you for that. I also love the website Uber Suggests, correct? Uber Suggests. I think that's an amazing website, and also for free. So that's really amazing free tools that you have shared with our audiences today. And I know that they absolutely love the session. I see the comments, very engaging, very supportive as well. So Charles, I hope you have had time to go through some of the questions. Whenever you're ready, I think we may have time for about 4 questions to begin with. So over to you.
All right. I see most of the questions have been answered by the chat. But if you have new questions coming in, do type it in the Q&A now so that I can answer live for you, with you together. All right, we have one question. What do you think will be the amazing trend for digital marketing 2022? I get it all the time. People always asking me my insights and things like that. Yeah. Of course, we are looking into artificial intelligence. We are looking into how do I say this? The metaverse, yeah, by Facebook. They pronounce it correctly. It's so new. But to me, you see, it is not about trends. Yeah, it's about building a sustainable strategy. Because at the end of the day, businesses just want a system, like I mentioned, right? So things can come and go. Yeah. Platforms can come and go. So to me, it's just very simple. Look at where your customers are hanging out. Today, they might hang out, or maybe the new people say, Facebook is too old. My parents are there, the teenagers, the kids. I will not go to Facebook simply because my parents are there. And that is a very true statement. So most, teens, I'm not sure what generation they are, I'm not going to call names, but probably they are in TikTok. So, is your customer or are your customers on TikTok? If you're targeting them, then you go to TikTok. If they are in Facebook, then you stick in Facebook. If they are using forums, then you stick in forums. So it's not about trend, it's about where your customers are hanging out. Yeah, and of course, that is the main thing. Yeah. Then again, another thing is the customer's behavior. Do people today have too much choice? Yes, they do. Do people today like to watch videos? Of course, they do. Do people like to read? Yes. So it depends on your preferred customer. So the first thing in digital marketing is you need to know who are you targeting. If you're targeting everybody, number one, you're going to waste a lot of money, because when you target everybody, it's going to be very difficult. You need to make sure that you target the right, amazing one that brings you the most money, and just focus on what they want. So if they like to read, do content. If they like videos, do videos. If they like AR, give them AR. Give them what your customers want. So I hope I come up with a different angle. Rather than the latest trend, just think of where your existing customers, the best ones are, focus on them. All right? Okay. This is by Jade. How do you program the red handbag to follow the customers when they show an interest in a company that sells red handbag? Jane, usually on Facebook, there's a code. We call it Facebook Pixel. Google also has the code. So I'll just stick to Facebook one so that I don't jump everywhere. So you can put a code on your website from Facebook. And it's a very simple code. It's free. Once you put a code, it takes you about, if you know how to do it, or you can ask someone who knows how to do it, it takes you about 2 minutes. That's it. And once you have the code, you can tell Facebook, I want to run another ad to people who visited my red handbag. I want to target people who visited my video and watch until they complete. I want to target people who visited my website and they read from top to bottom and they spend at least 30 seconds. You can set all these commands on Facebook and also Google together with analytics, and they will run the targeted ads or retargeting ads in a more technical way to start following them again and again and again. And you can also set that once they purchase, stop showing the ads to them, show them another ads. Or maybe people who, if you're a little bit more advanced, I'll just share this with you, people who actually, if you have a shopping cart, people who have actually put your product in the shopping cart but they didn't purchase, you can tell Facebook, hey, Facebook, I want you to push people who put their product in the shopping cart but did not purchase, and just give them a nudge. And you can say that, Facebook, all these people that you're targeting, give them a 20% discount. So sometimes, it doesn't work for all. Sometimes put things on a shopping cart and wait for 48 hours. Just wait, especially for overseas business, because I'm so advanced in digital marketing, right? Just wait. You will see an email come in and you'll see something like, I realized that you have forgotten, you're too busy, this is a 20% discount in the next 48 hours. Because they want to, the fear of missing out, we call it FOMO. And just wait. This is a strategy that, because I'm a marketer, I'm also a buyer, I use it all the time. So I hope I answered you, Jade. It's actually use Google Pixel, Facebook Pixel. Okay. Another one by Andy. Okay, I'm going to read the question first. I'm a marketing exec in a uni. Oh, hi. And I want to know how I could run effective online event in this pandemic. Time to attract students to join our uni. Andy, good. Yeah, you want to start young, loving it. Now, again, where are your friends hanging out? Again, I'm not going to assume, but are they spending time more on videos, Instagram, TikTok? Then produce a content, and you can actually, now TikTok ads in Malaysia are not as good as Facebook and Google ads. This I can tell you upfront. So forget about running ads on TikTok. But you can make viral content, and viral content, content is going to go viral. On TikTok, it's quite easy to go viral. Just beat the algorithm, how to beat the algorithm. Just get your community to keep sharing, to keep commenting, yeah, and TikTok will pick up on the algorithm. You can run Facebook ads. Facebook ads is amazing. I'm sure you have a page on your Facebook that has all the alumni inside there. Run ads to target these people. So quite straightforward, because you're targeting a group, or you're talking about other people, yeah. Now other people, I would like to do an open day webinar. That means invite them, all the other people, your potential can be parents, can be students, yeah. Invite them to an open day webinar, and this is where it's cold, but the moment they come for a webinar, you know they are warm, they're very keen. This is also good for, just now I remember going through roughly the question, the Q&A. A property agent was asking me, is it good to run Facebook ads? Same, because these are high ticket items. A degree, a diploma, correct, will cost you about 20, 30,000, 40,000 ringgit. A property will cost you about 300,000, 400,000 ringgit. And I do this, yeah. I don't like to collect them to send to Messenger and things like that, no. Or send to WhatsApp, no. I run an ads, I bring them to a webinar, a 45 minutes webinar, just like today. A talk, a free talk, no obligation, just a talk. And these are targeted leads. So if people come, they are warm, correct? And if they stay to the end, they are even warm to hot to hot to hot. So this is where you can still follow up. And eventually, yeah, you can have quiz, you can have games. At the moment, the hot, this is where you can bring them offline after the webinar, make another appointment, and close the deal. So that is the best strategy that I can share with you, because it works, and I'm using it a lot of time. Yeah. I'm going to get. Okay, I'm going to answer Caitlin. Since Apple updated their privacy policy which block identifiers for advertisers, true. Apple phones, you need permission now, yeah? Affected Facebook and Instagram. Caitlin, you are asking a technical question, so I'm going to answer you technical. Go back to interest targeting. Go back to interest targeting. Rather than look alike, rather than custom audience, just go back to custom targeting. Facebook, Google today are so smart. Even if you do wrong, yeah, in your targeting, Facebook, Google will know what to do, and eventually, yeah, of course, if you do correctly, you spend less money. But like I said, go back to interest targeting, where Facebook, same thing with Google, they will know what to do because they can track people today, and they can put the right advertisement in front of people. If you use interest targeting, it'll be so much faster. Go back to the basics. Yeah, I hope I answered you, Caitlin. So try less lookalike audience and custom audience. But let me just end with this. If your budget is not that big means talking about, let's say, below 10,000 ringgit a month, I don't think we will be affected that much on the custom audience and the lookalike audience. Unless your budget is big, then you'll probably be affected a lot, and you're only depending on that. The reason why I say this is because we are multi-platform people. That means we use Google, we use Facebook, So end of the day, some of us carries two phones. Yeah, some of us browse from different browsers. So I don't think it's affecting us that much yet. Unless our budget is so huge, then you see a big impact definitely, because then the algorithm starts picking up. But if our budget is small, you can use interest, which I recommend, or you can just continue using that. A lot of people say don't use custom audience and lookalike. I tried it both. If your budget is smaller, it will not impact that much. So I hope I answered you, Kaylin. All right.
All right, Charles, I think we have time only for one more question, so take your pick.
Okay. Okay, this is another one. I'm a digital marketing exec in the upcoming Malaysian e-commerce company. Okay. We are new in the market. Okay. I have confusion whether I should target ads for customer first or real more vendors first with ads. It's a chicken and egg, right? You want more customers, you want more vendors. What will I do? Who pays you more? Focus on them. Yeah, who pays you more? End of the day, I know you need customers because vendors will not come in because they need to see customers, correct or not? So you need to focus on vendors also. But if you have vendors coming in and there's no one to sell to, there's going to be a problem. So to me, you have to do co-currently. But who do we focus more? So you say that who's the one? Of course, it's a customer lah. Because vendors pay you, but without customers, they won't come. True? Without vendors, got customers, if you have a database, I tell you, if you have a huge database, they will start coming to you and say, hey, can I advertise in your platform? Can I come into your vendor, join your vendor program because you have these customers, correct or not? That is why people like Shopee, people like Lazada, they spend millions, tens of millions, even hundreds of millions to acquire customers first. And I'll give you an example, yeah. If I may, Shopee, they're throwing money, free delivery, discount like crazy, just to get into the market for the next 2 to 3 years first. And once they come in the market, just like Grab, also remember Grab? I'm not sure whether you remember, but Grab in the last 5 years, free coupon, free voucher. But today, when they have a lot of customers, it's going to be very difficult now. Because they already matured. I will use the word matured, yeah. So who pays you more is always the customers, not the vendors. Because if you have customers, vendors will come in. If you got vendors, no customers, they also go out. Yeah, customers today unfortunately are king, yeah, and queen, and that's it. I'll pass back my time to Amanda.
Thank you so much, Charles. Even with your Q&A, I'm learning even more, and true customers pay first. And having all those examples, it's quite eye-opening because it happens quite in a subtle way, and then you don't realize it until you're in your field and you're like, you see, that was marketing, that was like subtle marketing. So fantastic. Once again, that was a very eloquent Q&A session. And to all our participants watching, first of all, thank you as well for staying until the very end as we are approaching towards the end. But hey, stay right with us. What I'm wanting to tell you is that the full webinar video will be available on the HSBC YouTube page within 1 week, okay? And we will also send an email with the full webinar video link once it is made available. So please don't worry, as I know a lot of you are already asking for it from the very start. So thank you for asking, and yes, you will get it. So I know that I'm speaking for everyone today when I say that, this has been such an insightful session. So thank you, Charles, for sharing your knowledge with us today. So if there are any questions that are yet to be answered, please do wait, because we will be responding to them shortly via the Zoom Q&A function. But while you're waiting, next up, if you're looking to get vital information that covers major themes in the world of business, then this next segment on HSBC VisionGo is definitely for you. HSBC VisionGo is a business-to-business information hub targeted for SMEs, startups, and prospective entrepreneurs. They aim to provide practical business tips covering topics from financial management, operation streamlining, digitization, marketing, and also management. So here is a quick video to tell you more about HSBC VisionGo.
Influencer marketing 打破咗傳統嘅廣告模式，更加改變咗品牌嘅溝通方式。Cloudbreaker 算係一個另類嘅行銷平台，我哋幫企業揾 influencer， 即係大家熟悉嘅網紅 KOL 買廣告，用 data matching 揾到最啱最夾嘅網紅，無論係大中小企都可以用負擔得起嘅 budget sell 自己 product。之前匯豐揾我哋幫手做一個關於中小企平台嘅 focus group， 當時我哋分享咗好多意見，冇幾耐就見到 VisionGo 推出，我哋第一時間即刻加入，希望透過呢個平台將網紅 marketing 介紹俾中小企。喺 VisionGo 落 content， 佢哋唔只會幫手 promote， 仲會建議我哋用新嘅角度去吸引讀者。翻嚟嘅 view 數都好好，比起以前有平均3至4倍嘅增幅，有啲文章仲有成1000幾2000人睇，而且每次都收到唔少嘅查詢，有啲仲係未曾接觸過嘅客戶群，多咗好多人認識網紅 marketing， 甚至主動揾我哋去 explore 唔同嘅合作機會。以前要等機會到，依家啲機會反而嚟揾你。喺 VisionGo 做過2次嘅 webinar， 分享咗好多行業實例同經驗。每次活動之後都收到唔少嘅諮詢，同時亦多咗人 follow 我哋嘅 social media。加入 VisionGo 1年，真係 target 到唔少潛在客戶，中小企嘅客比以前升咗足足4成。我哋唔只有香港嘅網紅，連泰國、印尼、馬來西亞、新加坡嘅都有。希望第時喺 VisionGo 可以做多啲唔同 market 嘅 content， 幫本地同大灣區嘅中小企拓展東南亞市場，擴大生意版圖。
Thank you to everyone who is watching that video. I know that you're commenting on, someone actually commented on how I look, asking me if I'm unhappy. How can you say that? This is a resting, serious face focusing on the video, okay? People sometimes have a little bit more of a serious face. It's not sleepy. I was watching the entire video and I hope you were too, especially you, Aswan. Now, anyway, here to dive in more into is a very, very special guest. All the way from Hong Kong, we have Senior Vice President of HSBC Hong Kong's Innovation and Growth. Please give a warm welcome in the comments to Ada Lin.
Thanks, Amanda. And hi, all. This is Ada from HSBC Hong Kong, and I'm very happy to have the chance to meet all of you and do the sharing with you in the webinar today. Before I start, let me share my screen first. Just a moment, please. So, just to ensure if everyone can see my screen, if yes, let me copy chat. Please type F3 for me. Okay. If everyone can see my screen, that's good. HSBC, we're HSBC as a bank. We value our customer and we listen to our customer as well. We understand helping our customer and SME to do business nowadays is not only about providing product and service support to cater their needs, But as a bank, we can also do something more to enable and empower our customer and SME to embrace changes such as digitalization for capturing more business opportunity. And that's why we have Charles today to share very useful digital marketing insights with us, and also have me to share with you our platform, VisionGo. VisionGo is a digital platform that's target B2B business to business platform that's developed and operated by HSBC with an aim to assist our customer and SME community to get connected to the right resources to grow their business. And in the video we just showed you, you just watch is the real user story from our VisionGo user. It gives you brief idea on how can VisionGo help business today, company to do their business. Cloudbreaker, the company in the video is a marketing company specialized in KOL marketing in Hong Kong and ASEAN regions, and is a HSBC business customer and also a business member of our VisionGo platform. Okay. And here you can see being a business member of VisionGo is able to use different functions on our platform to help the company to gain more exposure, to reach out to more new customer segment, and ultimately to get more business opportunity for the customer, for the company. And you can see on the screen here show how VisionGo can help our customer, our business member to achieve what I mentioned previously. Business member on our platform can post article and video to showcase their business professional knowledge, insight of their service expertise like marketing, logistics, business management, etc., which means the platform provides a content marketing platform for business to promote their brand and service with a soft selling angle. And all of you know the hard selling angle is no longer work this day. So we need something to help to gain more and help the user to gain more understanding of the company service, their vision, their goal, something like this. And besides article and video, our platform also provide our business member with another means to directly interact with their prospect or potential business partner. Business member can use our well-developed business event management system to easily create and manage events, because we saw many companies, they want to host more events to reach out to more customer to interact with them. However, they are limited to some resources. They can only do it manually, maybe through Google document. But with our system here, event management system here, we can help them to easily arrange and organize all the events they need, and then they can just manage the event seamlessly, and help them to focus on their key theme to share their expertise with their audience in the event. And the content event posted by business member will be shared to our VisionGo community via our regular e-newsletter. And then because our platform is embedded with the AI and machine learning capability, so it would allow the content to be pushed to the most relevant users on the platform, which means business member on the platform can get a direct marketing channel to push their to promote their brand, their service to the right user, prospects on the platform. And most importantly, business member on the platform can create their own business profile and be listed in our service catalog. Our service catalog structurally categorize our business member into different categories based on their service industry, their service expertise, and is the most direct way to expose the company to a highly relevant business prospect. And we also have an offer function here. The offer function on the platform even allows the business member to create an offer to capture business lead from our VisionGo platform. And our platform actually launched officially launched in September last year, and as of October this year, which means it's more than 1 year period of time, we have already accumulated more than 31,000 of members in Hong Kong and China, especially in Greater Bay Area. Actually, with our most latest figures on hand today, we actually reach more than 35K of members already. I think we are doing quite good as in achieving such a decent result in such a short period of time. And apart from the members, because our platform is doing a lot of SEO, just like what Charles mentioned previously, shared with you previously. We platform VisionGo, we also do a lot of SEO on the content posted by our business member on Google. That's why apart from our member on the platform, we can also attract users from the wider internet to our platform. So we can attract more than 37,000 unique traffic visitors to our platform on a monthly basis. And because we are now also actively promoting our platform to more regions, including GBA, mainland China, so we are expect to have more users from GBA on the platform in the soon future. And on top of these quantitative figures, the functions of VisionGo I just mentioned do provide our business member with a resources and opportunity to connect to different companies, potential business partner, and also prospects, and most importantly, to get business lead. And here are some more of verbatim from our business member. You can see apart from the cloud worker showed in the video, we have more members to share how does VisionGo help them to do better marketing and help them to get more customers. And so in short, you can see from all this verbatim, you will see VisionGo is actually provide a platform that allows our business member, business or SME to get more exposure, to get the connectivity and also the business opportunity. And to Malaysian company, VisionGo can also be a connector to many more opportunity in Hong Kong and GBA region. And speaking of all the benefits of being a business member and how does our platform help business to do that, how can help company to do their business? And then maybe you have two questions in mind now. The first one, it would be how to join the platform to be the business member. And the second question would be, what's the cost of joining us? And if you have a detailed eyes, maybe you can already trace some hints from the first verbatim here. Yes, our platform is a totally free platform now. It's freely offered to all the HSBC business customer with no charge, which means as long as you are our business customer in HSBC Malaysia or in Hong Kong, and then you can freely join our VisionGo platform to be our business member and then use our platform to promote your company and promote your service and your brand. HSBC offered this platform for free because we really want to do some more to and bring more value to our customer to help and empower them to grow and open up a world of opportunity. We hear many voices in Hong Kong and in GBA that they want to know more about ASEAN market and they want to get more connection to the local service provider or want to know more about some localized business insights. And I'm sure there are so many businesses in Malaysia looking for the same thing in Hong Kong and in GBA markets as well. Therefore, we create this platform and we open this platform to Malaysia business and we welcome all of you to join our platform as well. And after I showing so many benefits and some verbatim about VisionGo to you, now maybe I can just quickly show you the website of our platform, so all of you can have a idea on how does VisionGo actually look like and how does different features look in our web page. So let me switch our screen to our website. Just a moment, please. So here, everyone can see now is our platform. Sorry, just let me move the bar. Okay, and you now this is the VisionGo landing page, and you can see we have different functions. We have knowledge, partnership, and events, and all the article posted by our business member and even HSBC are well organized and categorized into different collection here. So when the user come to our platform, they can just go to look for the information they want here. And on the right-hand side column, you can see the events organized by our business member or HSBC will be shown here. And also here's the offer part I just mentioned. For a business member, they can post their offer here. And then once people or user who browse there, once they see the offer, they feel interested, they can just redeem it. And after the redemption, the business member will directly receive all the information about this registration, and then you will get a concrete business lead for them to follow up. And this partnership is the service catalog that I just mentioned to all of you. And you can see all the service of all the business member are categorized into different category based on their service industry. And we also have detailed categorization based on their service expertise. Let me show you an example. Like if I'm looking as a user, if I want to look for the service provider, like a law company to help me to fix with some like contract thing, I can just go to this service catalog and then click in legal service. And then you will see all the business member providing related service will be listed here. And when you click into the business business member here, the company here, and then the profile, the company profile here will be shown to all the user. So apart from the about us, which allows the user to know more about the vision, the service of the company, and then we can also see all the offer, article, if they have any events, will also be shown on this profile page. And when the user, they feel like, oh, this company seems like quite suitable to our company, I would like to further connect with them, they can just directly like to go to the contact information or click the contact information, click the contact number, and then the API will allow you to directly connect to the business member on our platform. So and this one is the event page. Just quickly show you. You can see different event as showing here, and then for every member or every user on platform, they're interested in joining the event, they can just simply click in the event and then to go through this simple sign up process and then to enjoy the event. So the whole platform is quite easy to use, and the user can easily navigate and then look for all the information they want on our platform. Okay, so I think my sharing about VisionGo is about to finish. But before I go, let me start with share again with my screen. Yeah, and then you will know if you want to know more about our VisionGo, feel free to scan the QR code on screen and then to check out our website to know more about to experience the feature of our platform. And if you are already an HSBC Malaysia business customer and you want to really onboard to be our business VisionGo, to be one of our business member, you can also browse this website or just scan the QR code to kickstart the business profile creation journey. But if you are yet to be our customer and want to know more and want to need an account to join us, you can just indicate your preference in the post-event survey questionnaire that will pop up to your screen after the webinar. And then you just indicate your preference, and then we will have definitely the staff to give you more information afterwards. And my sharing is pretty much done today. And feel free to let me know if you have any question. You can just type in the Q&A tab. And now I hope you enjoy my sharing, and then let me pass back the time to Amanda. Amanda, please.
Thank you very much, Ada. I think that was pretty interesting, and we did have a question to ask if it is free to join VisionGo, but HSBC Fusion is already answering that. We will just wait a little more. I think if there are any questions at all, we do not have time, so you will have to reply them, not virtually, but by responding to them in the Q&A section. And now, of course, before we officially end the session, thank you once again, Ada, for taking the time out of your schedule all over in Hong Kong to have this wonderful session with us today. Now, to everyone who are watching right now, I'd like to extend first and foremost our thank you to HSBC Fusion team for being so supportive and making this webinar possible, all for the growth of small businesses around Malaysia. Now, with HSBC Fusion, you can manage your personal and business finances better through added personal account benefits and extra services that will help your business thrive. With HSBC Fusion, you will also get your very own relationship manager who will assist and support your personal and business financial needs. You get better interest rates based on your personal and business current account, and also enjoy zero online transaction fees for your business. HSBC Fusion's centralized online platform provides a simple and efficient financial management experience. It also comes with HSBC Fusion's cloud-based accounting and merchant payment solutions. As one of the world's leading international banks, you will also have access to international banking solutions in other countries and regions. With all of these, of course, you can focus more of your time running your business and less time managing your banking needs. To top it all off, this just in, prizes of up to 10,000 ringgit cash rewards and up to 500 easy parcel credits can be won when you sign up or perform transactions with HSBC Fusion. When you sign up, let me tell you how you can double up your chances as well on winning a financial boost for your business by earning contest entries. So this happens when you sign up for a HSBC Fusion Business Package or HSBC Net. Now you can earn up to 10 contest entries for this. The same goes for when you perform a minimum of 5 e-payment transactions as well as any foreign currency outward telegraphic transfer, both via HSBC Net. Also, if you have a minimum monthly incremental average balance of 20,000 ringgit, you will also earn up to 20 contest entries. So of course, for more information, just visit hsbc.com.my/fusion or scan the QR code that will pop up on the screen very, very shortly. Now, there are so many ways to get all of these entries, and I love that there are so many opportunities out there as well. So just a note to everyone, once we end this survey, you will be prompted to complete a feedback survey. So filling up this feedback survey is really important for us to learn and improve so that we can provide you with more awesome webinars just like this one. Now, today's session has been an absolute pleasure. I love all the engagement from everyone from the start until the very end as well. With that, thank you once again to both our speakers, Charles and Ada, for all the informational sessions. Thank you, Jason, for your time as well. To everyone, please make sure you stay tuned for more webinars in the upcoming months if you enjoyed today's session. We would love to see all of you again. Even the one that said I had a gloomy face, I would still love to see you again. Thank you to our viewers for joining today's session, and I'm wishing you a very happy Friday and have a great weekend ahead. Let us all say a quick goodbye message, starting with Charles.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and all the best for all those who are here in the digital. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And Ada.
Hi, thanks everyone for your time today. Hope you like our sharing and hope to see you on our VisionGo. Thank you. Bye.
And Jason.
Thank you, everybody, and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Until next time, goodbye and take care. See you all.